In the next few videos, we're going to look at methods for solving polynomial equations. Specifically in this video, we're going to look at factoring to solve polynomials. Remember, in that polynomial equation, we have something like ax squared plus bx plus c equals 0. And that's one of the first things that you have to remember when solving by factoring is the equation must be equal to 0. If you don't remember how to factor, I recommend you go back to that video, but let's do an example of solving a polynomial using factoring. Suppose we have something like this. We can recognize it's a quadratic equation because of the squared term, but the first thing we have to do is we have to get it in this order. So I'm going to rewrite this as 5y squared plus 18y, and to get the 35 to the other side, I end up with minus 35. Using the AC method, I have A, B, and C. I'm going to multiply A times C to give 175. And then remember, from our AC method of factoring, we are looking for the two factors of 175 that add to 18. You'll find that 25 and 7, if I make the 7 negative, equals 18. And so I can rewrite my original equation as 5y squared plus 25y minus 7y. Remember, these combine to give me the 18y minus 35 equals 0. Now I proceed to factor by grouping. I pull out a 5 and y from the first two, which leaves me with y plus 5. And I can pull out a negative 7 from the second two, which leaves me with y plus 5 equals 0. When I finish my factoring, I end up with 5y minus 7 times y plus 5 equals 0. And this leads us to what is called the zero product property. And what the zero product property says is if I have two things, we'll call them A and B, that are multiplied together to equal 0, then one or both of them must equal 0. So once I factor it, I'm then going to take each of those factors and I'm going to set them equal to 0. From there, I can proceed to solve for y, leaving me with y equals 7/5. Here I solve for y and I get y equals negative 5. Which leaves me with my two solutions to this quadratic equation. We will see in future sections that then if I were to graph these, it's going to cross the x-axis at negative 5 and then at 7/5 as well. So it would look something like this, and we will figure out more specifics on that in a future video.